Hi, this is AG Design. A number of you have been asking about my setup on my Gaui 330X quad flyer. This one is the S version of it. I've been quite busy, so I've been meaning to show you what I have on my quad flyer, but I've been kind of busy doing other things. Anyway, I have some time now, so I wanted to show you the setup that I have for this particular aircraft. First, I'd like to talk about how the frame looks like, and the camera mount as well as the battery mount. This is the full version, and in a minute I'll go through each item one by one and describe how I assembled the camera mount slash battery mount. First off, the battery and camera mount. I'd like to show you using my old version because it doesn't have all the thing attached to it. What I did was I took a typical 450 helicopter spacers, aluminum spacers, and mounted it on top. It's similar similar to what you would get if you bought the camera mount that Gaui sells. So I had some spare 450 helicopter spacers, so I used that. So basically I just mounted it right here. I don't know if you can see it properly, but I mounted it here. There's already pre-drilled holes on the Gaui frame, so that was easy. Stick that in there, and this is the top. As you can see, this is my the three-way axis gyro, and then at the bottom I had some spare 500 size helicopter spacers, and mounted it on the bottom because you're gonna need that much standoff to put in the battery and the transmitter, video transmitter in here. So that's why I used a 500 size spacer here. You're gonna have to make the hole a little bit bigger because the screw that's used for this 500 spacers are a little bit bigger than what's on the 450 size spacers. So that's the first thing you do. And by the way, this is not to show the how to assemble the quad flyer, but basically I think that's very straightforward if you read the manual. So I'm gonna put this away. This is my old quad flyer. It had some ESC problems. As you can see in my other videos, I've had numerous crashes with this thing because if it's either the motor fails or the ESC fails. So then what I did is I'm going to take the HD camera here for a moment. I took the main frame from another 500 size helicopter. This is I'll show you in a moment. I'll put this away. But, as you can see, this is the top plate and the bottom plate of my battery mount. I took that from my SJM 430. That's the donor helicopter. I crashed. I never really did get this helicopter to fly very well, and then I had a minor crash, and I just found out that SJM filed for bankruptcy, so I can no longer get the replacement parts. So might as well make use of it, and I took the mainframe mounted it on top. So from the top with these spacers, I mounted the top portion, and then mounted some foam in here so that it raises the HD cam enough so it doesn't hit the propellers. And then at the bottom I put a similar frame, and then I screwed it onto the 500 size spacers. See what I have here? So that creates a platform for my HD camera and a platform for my battery, my video transmitter, my 8 FPV camera, and then the battery for the camera and video transmitter. And so it makes it very compact. I can still use the same landing gear that came with the system, and it's very low profile. Now moving on to the FPV system. FPV system, I'm using a Sony, the model number is WDR600. I bought it from Hobby Wireless. It comes with the, basically I think I bought the, yeah, you have to buy the camera, the mini camera separately. So this is the WDR600 Sony. As you can see, it's seen some crashes, so it's got a lot of scratches here. And I'm not quite sure what the model is and what the manufacturers of this video transmitter, but I got it from Hobby Wireless as well, and it worked really well. And then I have the battery mounted in here, and in the back I took the ESC mount from my SJM and mounted it in here. It allows me to put future equipment. I don't know what it is yet, but for now I've been using it as a rear marker. I cut a crash ball landing gear, training landing gear, and cut it in half and put a Velcro in it, and so I just attach it in here so I can easily remove it later on if I, in case I put in a GPS, OSD, or any kind of additional equipment. And so that's what that is. Now moving on to the HD camera. The HD camera is another Sony, and it's the Webby. You can't see it because I put a Velcro on this. It's the Sony Webby. It works pretty well for what I mean for the videos I take, and it's very low profile. It's very light. It has everything in it. It's got the battery, the memory stick, and I put a Velcro in here, and so I just set it to the platform I've created, and I have a strap that I take over here, and I just tighten it that way. So it makes it, I can double check it when I turn it on. That way I'm able to see if it's level. I can adjust the elevation of my camera, and all the controls on the top. So I can put a 10-second delay and then press the movie button so I can get set up and before I take off. So it makes it very easy and very compact. So that concludes the FPV setup of the Gaui 330X-S quad flyer. By the way, I have these couple markers at the front of the aircraft. And thank you very much for watching. See you on my next video. Thank you.